What's up guys, Extants here, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about how you can try out for GamePlan. Um, and there are five things that I'm going to be covering in this commentary. One, some basic information about the clan, like leaders. Two, the recruiting system. Three, requirements. Four, tips, and then five, some things that we look for in applicants. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Oh, wait, before I do get started, special shout out to Coronis, who just made it into the game plan at the end of last week, I believe it was. So, congratulations to you, man. We give a warm welcome to you. So, yeah. Now let's go ahead and get on into this commentary. So, the leaders we'll start out with basic stuff, like who are the leaders of GamePlan. The leaders are Chaos and Core Boss, and there are no admins right this moment. There are like 18 or 19 members in the clan. My apologies for not knowing the exact number. And the recruiting system is what we're going to move on to now. Before I do, the Tryout clan for GamePlan is GamePlan Tryouts. So now we'll move on to the recruiting system. We don't have a referral system. Sorry, but yet we don't have an invite-only type of system, because if we were a referral system, we would give out referrals, but we don't give out referrals. So. But we aren't invite-only either, because we have an app clan. Invite-only clans don't really have app clans, if you understand what I mean. So we're just kind of a little bit of both. Like, you just stay in the app clan and play with us and follow these tips and such that I'm going to give you to help you out a little bit. And then you just stay in it until you're either accepted or denied. So let's go on into the requirements. Somebody was asking me what are the requirements for GamePlan, to go for GamePlan rather. There are no requirements, actually. That's one thing that's really nice about GamePlan, is you don't have to there aren't a certain amount of medals that you have to go for it, or referrals to start going for it. I mean, there's just none of that. A certain rank, KDR, none of it. It's just, if you want to go for GamePlan, go ahead. I recommend that you be a quarantine player if you're trying to go over GamePlan, but I believe it is possible for elimination players to go for it as well. I think there's somebody in the clan who is an elimination player, but I don't remember who's exactly. So, some tips. Let's go on into tips. My first tip would be to, once you get into the application clan, add as many GamePlan members as you possibly can, and then play with us. So I mean, because like, imagine if you owned a clan and there was somebody trying to go for a clan, and they're in your app clan but they never added you, and then they rarely played with you. It would kind of be awkward, I guess you could say, and it would seem like they weren't making much of an effort to even go for your clan. So it's the same with GamePlan. You'll need to add us and play with us, because you are going for our clan after it, of course. So the next tip would be, make sure you get to know us a little bit, talk to us. Even the small things, like when we join a game, make sure you say hi, how you doing, or something like that, or even just hi. We look for the super small things, even like that. So yeah. If you are going to say anything further than hi and how you doing, then I recommend whispering us, because we don't talk in all chat. We talk in clan chat and whispers. So I mean, we would respond, but we wouldn't carry on a conversation with you if you were talking to us in all chat. So make sure you whisper us if you want to chat with us, and then we'll be happy to talk with you and get to know you. We have a raid call for the GamePlan trials, also for friends. If you don't want to go for game plan, but you like to talk with us and such, just to hang out with us, then there's a raid call channel for that. You can add Chaos and talk to him about getting accepted to either of those channels. There's one separate for, there's of course the GamePlan channel, which only GamePlan members are allowed in, and then there's the GamePlan applicant channel, which GamePlan and applicants can be in, and then there's GamePlan and friends, which GamePlan members, applicants, and just anybody can be in. So I won't give any information out about the IDs or anything though. So you gotta just whisper Chaos or ask him in game, talk to him about that. Okay. The next thing that I would say is make sure you have the top 3 things that we look for in the applicant member. Is what I'm going to talk about now. Is 1, attitude, 2, loyalty, and then 3, skill. If you need, these are the 3 things that you need. This pretty much covers every area. I mean, the first one is attitude though, so it's the most important out of all 3. If you have a bad attitude, you're gonna really have a hard time even going for a game plan, because we are all about attitude. If you have a bad attitude, it's just really gonna hinder you in your opportunities of making friends with game plan and being accepted. So make sure you have a great attitude. And I mean, I understand that if you're getting tryhard or something, or you're trying to record and every time you get infected, like with 2 seconds left or something, let's say, just because you get mad doesn't mean that you have to display it basically in chat. You can control yourself enough, at least enough, to not type it or say it in raid call. So that's a big thing. Make sure you're not typing it or saying it, and try to make sure that you control yourself and not get mad. A personal tip to helping keep a good attitude would be to listen to music or something. Also, you can check out Chaos's commentary on attitude for a little bit more in-depth type of help, I guess you could call it, or advice. Right, there you go, advice. So the next thing is loyalty. It's the second most important thing, because I mean, after all, it is loyalty that makes a clan. Because if you have a bunch of members but none of them are loyal, then they're always leaving, and we don't want that. So make sure that you're loyal. If we see that you just went for the clan last week and then you left for a few days and then you're trying to go for it again, it's really gonna hurt your chances of getting into game plan, because we're gonna see that you're most likely not a loyal type of person. So make sure that you're really set on going for game plan before you just apply to the tryouts, because you only have 2 chances, two official chances to go for game plan. So yeah. The third thing is skill. Oh, and by the way, on the loyalty thing, it takes about 2 to 3 months before you'll receive and answer whether you've been accepted or denied. I mean, it varies for every person. So like Nas got accepted within 5 weeks, but yet it took me like 3 months, and it took somebody else like 5 months. So it varies. Moving on to skill. Skill is the third and last most important thing, because we're not just going to accept. You need to be good at free running, obviously, and nading, because we're not just going to accept anybody into the clan. You at least need to be good at free running. Not necessarily nading, but it's a good idea to make sure you practice and get good at nading as well, so you really are great at both. That's very important. So, like, I know that my friend, one of my friends, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was better at free running than he was nading. So let's say you're not very good at nading, that shouldn't stop you from going for game plan. If you're better at free running, than nading, that's fine. You can still go for game plan, but you at least need to be good at free running. Because, I mean, if we see that you camp till the last human, then you just go out spamming nades. Well, anybody can be good at spamming nades, so of the two, the most important would probably be free running, and then you're gonna want to practice and get good at nading as well. Because we obviously, as I said, we won't just accept anybody into the clan that's like not very good. You need to have some experience and well, practice of free running behind you and some of that skill. So I believe that pretty much covers it all, guys. My channel rather is Extants HD, so make sure you subscribe to it, and then also check out the official GamePlan channel at GamePlan HD. Make sure you subscribe to both. There will be montages on the GamePlan channel, I know for sure. Sorry, my mouth is dry, I have to keep swallowing, but there will be montages on the GamePlan channel eventually, and then I'll be uploading my montages to my channel as well eventually, and possibly some others. But also make sure to check out my channel for the new series that is coming up, On the Edge. I'll just tell you to check out. There's a video rather of that goes more in depth about what this series is about, but it's basically a modified version of free running on Kill Creek, and there are boundaries, certain weapons that you have to use, certain gear that you have to use, and rules. So yeah, I recommend you go check out that. That'll hopefully be coming to YouTube fairly soon, but there's not a set date on that, and there's 4 members at the moment for On the Edge, and I won't announce those members yet until the first episode. So again, guys, thanks for watching this video, and good luck to you all.